What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Usual Suspects. I am your girl, Shar Johnson, with the guy, my husband, Brother Hiram Akeem. Hey, babe.
What's up, baby girl? Well, look, we're in the building. I see you got me in my get up in my number one team right now. We're in number one place in the AFC North.
Baltimore is in number one.
No, they're number one with us. We're tied. We want to know. But what about your team? Your team is 0-1.
Okay, wait a minute. My quarterback is a newbie. He is fresh.
Yeah, he had a whole season.
He's a newbie, okay? All right? He is still fresh out the box. You know what? We'll see, because I will see you. I will see you this weekend coming up. It'll be your team against my team.
Is that happening this week?
That's happening this week. So I'll see you on Sunday. Is y'all ready for some football?
All right. It's rivalry week again. So they hopefully we come in and show our dominance like we did. Big ups to Chubb, okay? Big ups to Chubb, the league's number one running back for week 1. Listen, before we get on with the show, you know this is the Usual Suspect podcast, and we're in the business to educate and uplift the community with news. So if you listen real closely, we come with that conscious content. What do I mean by that? That means that the content that we spill is current stuff, but me and her being conscious, we're going to give it to you from a conscious perspective. And it's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that's happening and everything that my wife want to talk about and everything, and we're going to do that. And we do that from the Reporter newspaper online.com. That's where we get all our news from. We employ you to go to the Reporter newspaper online.com. And while you here, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Let somebody know what we doing here every Tuesday. Before we get started, baby girl, there's a lot of stuff you wanted to talk about. Before we get into it, we're going to talk about Brother Polite.
Okay.
And that situation without drilling it down and everything. What did you want to say? You had some words to say.
This particular incident itself, it kind of hurts me to my heart, because I see the way that each one of our YouTube individuals that is about that blackness and consciousness is going at each other and pointing the finger and the blame. What I want to say is, look, we do need to protect our children, whether they are girls or boys, and our younger adults. Not just the children, but our younger adults, because I believe that they are not mature and they really don't know too much or know which way to go until they get about 25 and 26, when they really get to wondering and knowing where they need to go. Listen, you guys, we have wonderful black men in the community, so please, ladies and other individuals, let's not blame everyone and think that everybody is a predator or everybody ain't about their business or want to educate you and your family. And ladies, if you have young daughters and stuff, just make sure that when you're getting in relationships, it's going to be beneficial for the whole entire family. You might want to do a little bit of background on the man. And men, you might want to do a little background on the women, because trust and believe there'll be some grown women that be touching and feeling on these little young boys too, because they can't get it from the full-blown grown man. I'm just saying we need to be aware and conscious of everything that's going on. And please, don't count out that consciousness that is about the community on YouTube, even though everybody ain't right.
I like that. Listen, let's go right into it.
Colorado's thrashing of Nebraska's 2-0 start was a star-studded event. Also, Cameron swags and serves at Colorado college football game as he roots for Deion Sanders. Rapper Cameron had the time of his life supporting Deion Sanders and the University of Colorado football team in their destruction of Nebraska. The Dipset rapper pulled up to Boulder for Coach Prime's home debut on Saturday, September the 9th, and it was a party from start to finish as the Buffaloes demolished Cornhuskers 36-14 win. Killer Cam posted plenty of highlights from his trip to Colorado, which included him swag surfing on the sideline as well as chopping it up with NFL legends like Michael Irvin and Shannon Sharpe. There was plenty of star power on the sidelines supporting Colorado, as Raycon and other members of the Wu-Tang Clan and NFL icon Terrell Owens was also in the building. Next up for Colorado is in-state rival Colorado State, and then next Saturday, September the 16th, before their toughest test of the season against Oregon.
Listen, I'm having a good time. You're having a good time watching Coach Prime.
Coach Prime time.
I think it's disrespectful because he said this. Don't call me Deion Sanders. I am Coach Prime.
And
he's a coach. He earned his right, so let's call him Coach Prime and everything.
Coach Prime.
Listen, for those of you that's not on this here bandwagon, okay, we've been taught a long time ago, don't jump on the bandwagon. I'm here to tell you, this is the bandwagon, if any, you need to jump on.
Right.
This is like a national block party that you can see from afar that take place in your heart, your soul. You feeling this way about another man and his kids and his additional kids that he's taking on as a football team. We are celebrating this man changing the likes of and the futures of these young men. Okay?
Right.
85% of the people are new people to Colorado, of his teammates, of his team people that's playing for him. These ain't, they was laughing at Deion or Coach Prime because he canceled everybody else out. He said, hey, I'm trying to bring a new attitude, a new style, a new beginning to this old tradition that hasn't been working.
Right.
So, of course, you're going to make some changes. But here's what's dope. They thought it was going to take a whole damn year to turn it around. And that's normal for normal people. All they need to do is just what? Win a couple of games. He changed it around because they only won one game last year.
Two.
Last year, they won one game last year.
One game last year? I thought it was two.
No, they won one game.
Oh, wow.
11. Right. So, big game. So, they pretty much matched their last week. But here, let me tell you something. I'm sorry. With that one game, it put them in the national ranking at 22.
Yeah.
Then they go out this past weekend.
And now they bumped up to 18.
18. So he's definitely making some changes and everything. And what I was saying about a block party is if you was going to pregame for any college game, we already know you may be from Ohio State like we are. You may be from Penn State. You may be from Oregon, Alabama, and all these different places. Michigan. But guess what? The collective black caucus. Okay, I'm making this up. The collective black United States of America is rooting for this man. Okay? So we are rooting for our brother, Coach Prime, and what he's doing and how he's positively affecting those young men at Colorado State. Now, I know for a fact you had an issue with a on-air personality do a podcast named Jason Whitlock.
Yes, I do.
He's hating and everything.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, so what's going on?
Well, no, I agree because was it Michael Irving and Brett Favre, and it was a couple of and I can't think of the other person.
Warren Sapp.
Was it Warren Sapp or was it Michael Irving? One of them said
Warren Sapp. Michael Irving went at this. So she's talking about Jason Whitlock's podcast. And to a great thing, he has another gentleman who used to play football. I forgot his name right now. But Warren Sapp signed on and Brett Favre signed on.
Right.
To kind of give this podcast some validity when it comes to football.
Okay. So they were sitting there having a conversation. And I don't know why I kept saying Michael Irving, but Warren Sapp had let this journalist, because he wanted to let it be known that, that he's a world-class journalist, that, his accolades about it. And basically, he had to let him know, you man jealous of Deion. And what kind of made me mad with the remarks he was making, even if you don't know anything about Deion Sanders, if you really want to know who Coach Prime is, all you have to do is go back. We got Google right now. We got internet. You can get anything that you want to know about Coach Prime, who was Deion Sanders, who played football and baseball and had a music career. Yes, that man, he had a rap record, okay? And he was jamming in his record. You can go find out anything about him. This man has been this way since he has been drafted into the NFL. Like I said in the last podcast, he stands on who he is. Not only did this man, who looks like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first cousin from the second cousin to the left, talk that mess on this one, he got the nerve to keep talking after Deion won his second game. And not trying to be funny, and I'm going to call it, and no, I'm not going to be wrong, and going to stand on it, because they're going to go ahead and they're going to wipe the floor with Colorado State, because this is going to be practice for them for the next challenge that they're going to have to go Oregon, that they're going to have to go into. And he's still talking. What you trying to do? Make your podcast relevant? Guess what? You made it, because we sitting up here talking about you. I'm going to need you to go ahead and sit it on down. BlueFace changes tune on Chrisean Rock's slander after their child gets dedicated at church. BlueFace has decided to finally say something nice about Chrisean Rock after dragging her for Phil for as long as anyone can remember, thanks to Chrisean's decision to dedicate their child at church. In an Instagram video posted on Sunday, September the 10th, Chrisean revealed that she dedicated Chrisean Malone Jr., as the baby is known, just 1 week after he was born. A dedication is not a baptism, but rather a confirmation from the child's parents that they will raise the baby in a godly way until such time that the baby is ready for his or her baptism. Amen, Terry Face, she wrote in the caption. Chrisean Jr. was dedicated today, on the 7th day of being here with us on earth. In response, BlueFace posted a series of compliments to his child's mother as a thank you for the child's dedication. That's more like it. Don't leave his side. That's a BlueFace baby, hallelujah, he wrote. I trust Chrisean with my son. It's nobody else. She's actually... That's more like it. Don't leave his side. That's a BlueFace baby, hallelujah, he wrote. I trust Chrisean with my son. That's nobody else. And she's actually very nurturing and caring. Good with kids. No doubt. Just a little patient. And the baby needs patience. Can't just get up and go no more. I'm being patient as hell. You don't think I want to get up and go right now? Tommy, not right. He continued, when people do the right thing, it's okay to cheer for them. That's how you get them to continue to do the right thing. Sheesh. Y'all mad I said something good? Laughing my ass off. Gotta have the same energy, vice versa though. When they make a bad call, you gotta boo they ass and can't cheer for bad decisions. I'd rather the baby in church full of God-fearing, faithful people. If anything, I believe in the same thing.
So I figured BlueFace said, the hell with the BS. I really respect this girl who he been shitting on or shitting upon on the internet for a while now. He said, make no mistakes. I didn't have no baby with somebody that's irresponsible. I believe that this girl is responsible. Which brings me to this sidebar. I seen Chrisean Rock at a church giving some donations. And it came from the heart, okay? She gave it to her pastor, okay? That she's comfortable with. So if you saw that, I saw that, you saw that, surely baby daddy BlueFace saw that. And he is saying that that's a good thing that she's dedicating her son to church, which I really don't know what that means. How can you dedicate your son to the church? And I think that means I'm going to raise him as a Christian. I think that's what that means. So big ups to him, to her, raising her son dipped in some God degree, is what she's saying. And then ultimately, when the child get old enough, she's going to babysit the little booger, right?
Baptize him.
Yeah, baptized, whatever the hell, baptized. I'm not a Christian. I'm just saying. So big ups that we're gonna dip the son in some Christian righteousness, if you will. And to my understanding, that's what BlueFace is celebrating, saying that my baby mama is responsible to a degree. And he said something like, when I give her a shout out on something positive, y'all gonna boo. Well, BlueFace, of course they gonna boo. They gonna boo you, okay? They have no choice. You know why? You've been shitting on this girl, and that's your normal status, okay? So the people that's following you are used to you shitting on this girl. So when you say something real from behind the cloth, from behind the reality TV motivated jargon, people they can't, you out of character. I'm gonna say it again, you out of character. So big ups to BlueFace for saying something real from behind the script, okay? That allegedly popularized the two. That's all I got to say.
Only thing that kept going through my head is he was saying, I'm being patient as hell. You think I want to get up and go right now? Timing not right.
Get up and go where?
That's what I'm thinking. When you think I don't want to go, I don't want to leave her, man. You've been fussing and fighting. Now I see you acting right and you getting your head together, but I just went and got her booty done and over here stunting in front and
oh, you saying that he want to go over there, but he too deep with his other baby mama to just say, hey, I'm ready to come return to you. You know what you're saying?
That's how I'm taking it. He said, I'm being patient as hell. You don't think I want to get up and go right now? Timing not right. I read that. You know I don't miss shit.
Oh, I ain't even.
You know I don't miss.
And then with all due respect, without being in the loop, I did read where she said she want to raise her son with her baby daddy. Okay. She don't want him not to have a baby daddy.
Right.
Now, what happened if Greenface show up? Treating her right, and then she fall in love with brother Greenface.
BlueFace Blueface gonna act the fool.
No, I'm saying regardless. I'm talking about later on down the line when little Mook whatever Jr. Chrisean Jr. whatever his last name.
Chrisean Malone Jr.
Yeah, little Mook. Okay. If no, I ain't gonna disrespect the young booker. The little Chrisean Jr. Okay. Let's say he's 12, and she finds Greenface. If she finds Greenface treat her right. Don't nothing matter. She's happy. You see what I'm saying? She's happy. It don't matter what BlueFace, when the timing is right, the timing is not right or whatever, it don't matter because I found somebody that's happy. So if it's 12 years old or 12 months from now, you can sit there and wait all you want to. She says she want to raise her son with a daddy.
And I read what I read, and I'm just saying, this is really just crazy in love. And guess what? I don't want it. Just thank you for being the God that you are. Because this mess out here, you guys, this is not a healthy and right way for the relationship and to show your love. And that's just...
What we got next, baby girl?
That's just where I'm at with it. DJ Envy. He tears into Tyrese for being disrespectful.
Let's go.
DJ Envy unleashed beige rage against Tyrese for the disrespectful comment the Fast and Furious actor made to his wife. Where was the energy for Ross when he called his wife a pickleball paddler? Inquired one listener. Other social media users brought up DJ Envy impeding fraud lawsuit and it got him stressed. Then pending jail time got Envy getting a lot off his chest, posted another person. According to Hip Hop DX, Envy was also accused of purchasing a series of properties in Paterson, New Jersey. They were undervalued and then fixing and flipping them into renting them out. Viewers of the show felt that DJ Envy should have addressed his issues with Tyrese before the Breakfast Club show aired rather than bring his drama to the platform. Envy and Tyrese, these dudes is Corn Fest, Corn Flakes, Corn Huffs, Cornelius Corn Home, Cornbread, Corn Max, said one fan. And that was an ouch or crunch and a bite.
Yo, they calling these people corny. So
yes.
So apparently, DJ Envy gets on the gets on the broadcast, and he has some issues with Tyrese disrespecting his ex-wife.
I watched it, and it just wasn't DJ Envy. Charlemagne with.
No, let's talk about Envy though.
Okay,
I'm glad you watched it. So
I watched it.
So what was Envy's point?
Basically was telling Tyrese, you know, while you was out there wilding out and acting out and saying all kind of different stuff, I kind of had to back away from you because, dude, I ain't know what you was going through. Basically, he was shitting on him, saying you was out there acting crazy, and while you was out here on social media going through the gigs or whatever you was going through, dude, I just had to back up. And I guess it was a comment or something that Tyrese had said something about his wife. I didn't catch that part because Charlemagne was so busy jumping in.
Okay, so I'm trying to follow you.
They was dog walking that man, and then Tyrese.
Based on what he said about his wife, see, you don't know what he said about his wife. So Envy said something about he said something disrespectful to his wife about his wife while he was angry. That's what the article said. Okay. So I'm actually because I didn't watch it. You did. You the expert.
But it was like one little speck or comment. I'm saying that that's not how that whole segment went. They was just dogging Tyrese, period. And they might have talked about whatever Tyrese said about his wife for maybe 10 or 15 seconds, because when I watched it and everything that I got out of it, Tyrese was like, but I was on meds, and how you gonna do me like that? And Envy and them was like, I didn't know you was on meds. And they talked about that man horribly.
Of course, what you just said is he still said it. Tyrese is making an excuse why he said he was on meds. Who gives a damn? You don't disrespect your woman and stuff like that and expect no online and don't say nothing and expect people not to say nothing about it. All he's doing is saying you just said he said I was on meds. That's his reason why he said it. He's saying he was out of his mind. He was on meds.
And DJ Envy and them distanced themselves from him while he was going through his stuff.
What was that next thing, girl?
We got Tamar Braxton clarifies her statements she made about Spice to Spice.
Okay, let's go.
Tamar Braxton and Spice were on Instagram Live so that the Love and War Sanchez could clarify her statements on This Nation regarding the fight that broke out between Spice and Erica Mena. The dancehall queen defended her reasons for mentioning Erica's son on an episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which caused Erica to call Spice a monkey. Fans of the show acknowledged that Erica's use of the racial slur was wrong, but also feel that Spice is far from a victim. Ma'am, her son had nothing to do with the argument you kicked up. Let's not act like we all don't know mentioning her son is a trigger. Saying her child doesn't love her. Out of line? Fool. Just stop. None of this excuses Erica calling Spice a monkey, then making the noises. But Spice, your hands ain't clean in this either.
Just tea time. Tell everybody what's been going on with Erica. She got fired for some other stuff. Let's go.
So at this particular moment, because of the argument and the fight that happened, Erica Mena has been let go from the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, like we talked about on the previous video. And it has come out that at this particular time that she's also lost her position on the show Hush, the reality show on All Black. So she's no longer going to be on there either. Now, there's a lot of things that they're talking about right now that's going around on the internet, and a lot of people are lightweight blaming Spice for getting Erica fired from these different shows that she is on. And what we were talking about in the article, Spice had did a live and she was talking about the incident and the situation. And during her live, Tamar Braxton got on because Spice was kind of disappointed in the remarks or the response that Tamar has said on This Nation. But Tamar was letting her know, that's my job. And all Tamar was saying to Spice was that if somebody says anything about my child, I am going to act the fool no matter what. And then her and Spice was able to hash it out. And before we go on to the next topic, which really baffles me, is if you actually watch the episode and seen everything that went on, Spice actually did not talk about the girl's child. They were having a conversation about parenting. And Spice was trying to tell her, I was doing this for so many years. And Erica said, and I've been doing it for 16. And Spice busted out and said, with a child that don't like you. But those of us who follow the franchise and know Erica Mena's backstory and know who her baby daddy is and know that actually she does not have her child, but the baby daddy does. That's part of, a different whole squad there in New York, is upset. Is because you thinking nobody's going to ever say anything, but she keeps forgetting that when she was with Bow Wow and engaged to Bow Wow, she had already put her son in the forefront, and we already know it's not your son that don't want to be in the limelight. It's the baby daddy, and let the truth be told. And I want to give a shout out to the Voodoo Doll channel because she did an excellent job going back in history talking about Erica Mena and Erica Mena's baby daddy. You did a hell of a job, girl. I like the video, but these are things that some of us who know about her back history already knew. So if you are not very familiar with Erica Mena and you're not familiar with her and her first child and the baby daddy, go do your homework and do your research, because you can Google it and you can find it. So truthfully, Spice was not talking about the girl's son. They were talking about the parenting and the situation that they were in. And so to me, I don't get where people is talking about this. And she called that girl a monkey, a black monkey. And that's not the first time she called anybody. I remember when she called Cash Doll a monkey back when she was in Love and Hip Hop New York. So I'm not trying to be funny. Everything that Erica got coming to her, she deserved it. I'm just saying.
Okay, what we got right here? What's going on, baby?
Okay, so those of you who may be into the scary movies, because Halloween is right around the corner, you will be able to check out The Beautiful Ones. And you might get it on DVD streaming, but here in Akron, Ohio, you can see the premiere of it in October. And that's going to be October the 14th, 2023. And it's going to be at the West Theater. So you can get your doors and you can get your tickets and get it now so you can be there when the doors open. I know we'll be there. So it is The Beautiful Ones. So I hope you guys, if you don't know about it, make sure you ask about it and see how you can get it and let us know what you think about the movie.
Hey, listen, we also want to let you guys know, listen, we are representing the Reporter newspaper, which has been in business. It's a black publication, been in business for over 50 years. And we employ you to get a subscription. 330-535-6071 is the phone number. And they will send you a newspaper to your location with all of the current events that's happening, not only nationally, but specifically here in Blackburn, Ohio. What are we talking about, baby girl?
Let's talk about a rapper who got arrested on a murder charge after allegedly writing a song and making a music video about the crime.
Some idiots out here. Let's go.
A Las Vegas rapper, Kenwan McDaniel, was arrested on a murder charge after police said he confessed to the murder in his song and the lyrics. McDaniel was arrested August the 29th on a charge of open murder with a deadly weapon. A news release from Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said his bail was set Thursday at $1 million with an electronic monitoring, according to the court records. In July, a detective noticed a music video posted by McDaniel on YouTube and reviewed the lyrics and the video, the warrant said. Detectives noted the music video bore a sufficient level of similarity to the details of the murder. This includes the facts that Kenwan confessed to the murder in his lyrics. Details provided by Kenwan in his music video were not released to the public and would not be common knowledge, the warrant said. One lyric included in the warrant is, "Park the car, double back on feet. The smartest way to slide, drove in. Double lock your man, make sure you get the buy. Which the warrant states includes details of the killing that were not released to the public. In addition, it states that while McDaniel rapped in the video, he reenacted elements of the killing that were consistent with the evidence at the scene. What the who?
Come on now, look. You got keeping it realism got out of goddamn hand.
Yes.
Okay, now, in so many words, she is saying that a rapper wrote a joint, wrote a song, wrote a medley, did the video describing vividly of the crime. So this particular crime is being under investigation, right?
Right.
And the people that's under investigation is obviously a rapper. So the police department checks the YouTube, checks his songs, checks his web pages and stuff, and come across this little ditty, this little song. And he's in the video describing some of the stuff only the people that will be investigating the crime. He's saying some truths and evidential proofs of the crime scene that haven't been made public on his damn video, in his video. Okay? You are literally telling on yourself. This is not art at this point. This is you telling somebody about a crime you're doing and you gloating for it like you real. The question is, I want to know, is the rapper that's rapping about prostitution, talking about I'm a hoe, I suck on this and lick on that, is she a rapper or a prostitute? Now, if she's just rapping it and didn't do it, she's a rapper talking about prostitution. Right. Okay. Now, if she's on the video, sucking toes and asshole sucking and scissoring and whatever the hell they're doing, then you are a rapper that's doing it. So you are keeping it a little too real. So if you're a rapper talking about selling dope and drugs and murdering people and you are rapping about it, are you a rapper rapping about selling dope and stuff? Yeah, that's what you are. You're a rapper selling about dope and murdering people. But if you get caught doing it, you are really a murderous, drug-selling thing. So you're not rapping. I gotta say this.
You're telling on yourself.
You're not a rapper. You a hoe. You're not a rapper. You're a murderer. You just happen to rap. Okay? I don't play basketball at all. I'm not a national football player at all. But if I'm playing football and I end up murdering somebody on the basketball court, they ain't gonna say a basketball player did it. Okay? I don't give a damn how much I play with the damn ball and playing with the rock. If I shoot somebody on the court, they're not going to say a basketball player did it. They're going to say this Negro did it, right?
They're going to say an aspiring basketball player.
I need them to stop putting this foolishness on us. I don't even know who this guy is, okay? So these drug dealers are making videos and making rap. They rapping, they hustling, they doing their thing. It is what it is. But don't mess up the culture doing this here stuff. And I'm only keeping it here. I keep going, make some people upset. At the end of the day, we understand where we come from. If you the rapper and you, the real rapper, and you hanging around these Negroes, then that's who you are. You can rap about some of their stories.
Listen, y'all, I need y'all to turn some of that innovativeness and some of that smarts and that hustle that you guys are doing to something that's going to uplift and bring that commerce to the Black is Beautiful community. I just need y'all to do that. We so intelligent and it's just be so much smarts that I just think that y'all so down. That's just my humble opinion.
What we talking next?
We're going to talk about Shedeur Sanders. May out-earn college and pro football players in 2023 NIL coin. Colorado Buffaloes quarterback Shedeur Sanders is predicted to bag the most NIL money this year among all NCAA football players. The son of NFL Hall of Famer and Colorado football coach Deion Sanders is projected to make $3.8 million in NIL earnings by the year's end, according to On3 NIL. That's far more than the next projected highest earner, Texas Longhorns quarterback Arch Manning, at $2.9 million.
You know, the good news is that we see college students getting compensated. The sad part is, if you're a bum that's still on the team, you're not going to get compensated. If you're not popular, you're not going to get compensated. The name of the deal is NIL, name, image, and likeness.
Right.
So if your name, image, and likeness ain't worth nothing, nobody's going to pay you anything. You seeing these, like Angel Reese, she is highly paid. You know what I'm trying to say? Even the rapper, her buddy that's on the team with her, she is one of the ones with the capitalizing of her name, image, and likeness. And she's a rapper as well. Floranja, I forgot her name, but you know what I'm talking about.
Floranja.
Yeah. And even the European girl that was playing basketball against them, she's getting paid. But did you notice the name they said that was up there with Shador?
Yes, that was Peyton Manning's their nephew.
Their nephew.
Their nephew.
Yeah, so you know the Manning family just breeding.
Yeah, they breed quarterbacks.
And greatness, right? So of course they say he's the best coming out where he's coming out and doing his thing. And Deion Sanders' son, Shador, he's driving a Maybach right now.
Yep, a Maybach.
On a damn college spot. So they getting money. You can see him on commercials and everything now. That's what's beautiful for what we're saying, that these people are getting compensated for what they are worth. Here's the thing, though. I'm sure Arch Manning ain't starving. I'm sure Shador ain't starving. You know what I'm saying? These people are royalty anyway.
Right.
So, but they're getting their just due. I can't wait till it's a time where everybody is getting something compensated in a way, because at the end of the day, I understand now, which is what they're really pissed off with Deion Sanders about, is because can't give you no money to come to this. See, it's illegal for me to pay you money, college student, to come and play for me. But this is what they're saying, I'm Deion Sanders. I have connections with all these brands. I can guarantee you $1 million by giving you an NIL deal with Turkish Chicken, Kentucky Fried. I can get you paid. Money ain't nothing.
So why would you be mad? You know,
because that's not how the game is played. The game is played is you don't pay these players now unless they are NIL. They're saying Deion got so much power and influence that it could be a player that just wants some capital, and Deion can get him something thick because he can guarantee I can get Tide, the washer powder Tide. I can get you a deal with them.
But we know he's not doing that. So
I wouldn't say he wasn't. I don't think it's illegal.
Yeah, but I don't.
You mean to tell me our brother?
I don't see Deion doing that.
It's not illegal.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I do. I know where they tell you that.
I think if they show that they earn it or they worthy of it, then of course
that's what I'm saying. It don't matter if the old school coaches ain't with that style. Even though we know certain people they undermine. I forgot it was the unofficial team associates. They can get some money underneath, which is why historically certain colleges was penalized
because they was getting the players because
underneath they was funneling money underneath. Here we ain't got to funnel them underneath. You can get some money over the top. It's just you're not doing it and they're not interested. I am the mouthpiece that go to Post cereal to get brother Mook some money.
Well, that's good, and that's a blessing, because not trying to be funny, but they have been doing that for each other for generations and generations and generations, making sure that they're able to pour wealth into their families or bring their families out the hole or help them rise up to get somewhere. So if we have an opportunity with someone that is able to do that for our community, then I say, get it.
That's all right. What we got next?
Okay, let's talk about Tink.
Who?
Tink.
Okay.
She's an R&B star. Tink said, yeah, I assault a hitmaker, and he kind of respects it.
Let's go.
Tink and Hitmaker's long-term artist-producer working relationship erupted in violence in tropical Cancun, of all places, with the R&B songstress admitting to throwing blows on site. According to Tink, Hitmaker's been dodging her for months and also demanded $2 million from her after disclosing she wanted to work on her next project without him. And those tensions boiled over when they happened to pop up at the same Mexican resort over the weekend. Hitmaker was celebrating his 38th birthday on Saturday, and Tink says she was in Cancun to celebrate her assistant's birthday. But things came to a head when she claims she spotted Hitmaker there, enjoying the moment with several other women. The two have been making music in a semi-exclusive relationship for the better part of the year, and Tink admits her emotions and perhaps a bit of booze got the best of her, and she attacked Hitmaker in a fit of rage, which he claims that he has captured on his phone. He posted a screenshot of Tink allegedly flying off the handle, which had some fans calling him a snitch. Despite being on the receiving end of Tink's anger, Hitmaker downplayed the incident and says he understands her disappointment when seeing him move on, but still maintains they're cool and will resume rolling out the next album. That's still a big to be announced. After cooling her jets a bit, Tink returned to IG and explained feeling morally disrespected after not getting a response to texts she sent Hitmaker, and she isn't sure of their future. Who'd think mixing business with pleasure could backfire? Never heard that one before.
Okay, without dipping in the tea, because I have no idea what's going on. I understand Tink is associated with Missy Elliott and Timberland and all that.
Yes.
I just cannot remember her at all whatsoever.
She got some cuts.
Yeah,
she got some cuts.
Obviously, she got no hits. I don't remember any hits, but I'm not saying she's not talented. But I am going to say this. You can't tell me she didn't know that brother was down there. I wouldn't buy that for nothing. The way she acted, and and the booze and all that stuff, and she down there with a helping hand to celebrate their party. You know that man was down there.
I believe that it was pre-planned before they got into it or whatever was going on. I believe that they all were supposed to be going to Cancun. I believe that it was, already set up, and because she said he wasn't answering the text or anything else. So I'm about to go down here. It's your birthday. I'm about to take you down here, girl. And we about to go down there, and this ninja better not be down here with nobody else.
He down there flipping chicks.
And then he down there kicking it. And you ain't answering my text messages, and I don't know what's going on with our relationship.
It's over.
So at the end of the day, because you mad because I wanted to work with some other producer. So now you want to just forget our relationship. I mean,
I know what me and you did in the studio as a client. I don't want my woman in the studio with no other body. I know how you get down or got down.
Okay, just because I like the D and you putting it down, I don't think you're the right producer for my hits and what I'm trying to do.
You're missing the point. Over here, you're missing the point. You're my woman now. I don't want you in the studio with nobody else. Chicks give up stuff in the studio, and you happen to be one of them. Okay? And I don't necessarily want you dealing with nobody else like that. And if you are, I can't deal with you because I don't trust it. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, I'm just saying, you get them, you lose them how you get them, bruh.
Yeah, but as soon as she says she want to go work with somebody else, he's talking about, I want $2 million.
Yeah, now you got to pay me. What are you talking about? If I'm
fair exchange ain't no rapper. You got your $2 million.
No, this is music industry. That guy is going to get paid to produce her album. The label cut checks for that. If you're my woman, I'm giving you supreme benefit of the doubt. I'm working with you. Okay? I'm working with you. Now you about to go spend your budget on this guy, or you're going to get him on the level that I'm on to work with you. You understand? What are we talking about, girl?
BlueFace Child Services called over video with strippers with his son. BlueFace video showing his young son hanging around exotic dancer at home is getting a lot of attention, including from cops and the Department of Children and Family Services. Law enforcement tells TMZ sheriff's deputies have been called to the rapper's Los Angeles area home a whopping 9 times since May. with the most serious call for a DCFS investigation into BlueFace bringing strippers around his kids. After BlueFace posted footage of him asking his son if he was gay while women stripped in a nearby room, it was told to DCFS and they got wind of the video and launched an investigation, which led to sheriff deputies being called to the home. We're told BlueFace still has his son, and it sounds like that the DCFS investigation hasn't moved forward, in part because no one answered the door or picked up the phone when deputies were called to the house. Law enforcement tells us other calls to the house include noise complaints for loud music and barking dogs. So cops frequent BlueFace's place a lot, but the stripper videos with his son are the most concerning. Over at BlueFace's party house in the San Fernando Valley, we're told cops have been there multiple times about parties and fights, with Blue's neighbors making the complaints. As for BlueFace alarming videos with his kids, the Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services won't comment on specific cases, but tells TMZ the safety and well-being of the county's 2 million children and youth is its highest priority.
I don't like the way this is coming off.
Me either.
They're trying to make it seem like when they say the guy was the child was there and the strippers and stuff like that, it comes off crazy because they're saying strippers with the son. Okay, to my understanding, the strippers was in a whole nother room.
While he was doing a video or something.
Yeah, because I seen footage or pictures of a guy filming the two girls on the bed. So I'm assuming they doing a rap video or whatever the hell they doing, okay? And the boy is in another room. Now, I don't know if he ever peeked the head in. I don't know what the hell happened. But at the end of the day, you're trying to tell me that's rap business, and I hate to say it, but that's rap business. He could have been recording a video or whatever. He wasn't no only fans only. That's a rap. They was recording a video. You telling me he can't record a rap video while his son is in the other room? Which is crazy because I seen footage of Ice Spice, okay, with her ass out, poking it out in the middle of the damn Bronx with little kids around. It was a big cipher that everybody in this video footage. I seen kids, and it was quite disturbing. I'm like, what the hell? Like, and I'm sure everybody's seen this. It was online. Like, she's sticking her ass out and everything, and these little kids is watching this girl doing her thing, right? So what's the difference about little Mook Mook or whoever the hell little BlueFace's
and in the private of their home versus somebody with their ass out in public for the whole world and these little
bending over and everything. She's doing her video. Ice Spice was doing her video with her ass out, bending over and everything, showing the whole style. You feel what I'm saying? And no uproar. This man is in his house, okay, with his child, okay, and they doing it looked like, I swear to God, it looked like a video. That's what it was looking like in the next room. Again, I don't even know if the child walked in there or not. But at the end of the day, it happened in the same house, okay? And they have a problem with it. I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I mean, normally, babe, don't get me wrong, I agree with you to the fullest. And I'd rather the little boys see what's going on with the females than any other thing anyway, because I believe boys need to be boys and they need to know you need to like girls. Now, that's just my humble opinion, and that's where it's at. But I'm sorry, BlueFace got to get it how it's coming. Him, his mama, and all of them, the way they drugged that girl, been going after that girl, and her parenting and everything else. So anything that he do, even though he's still a black man, a father with his kids, and you see him with his kids, anything that he does that looks slightly off, they're going to come for him. Him and Chrisean, they put themselves in these situations because they're always a usual suspect here. And, and we see everything that they doing. And the title that they gave for the reality show, I believe, is genius because this is crazy love. It's nothing else I can say about it.
What we got next, baby girl?
Okay, we got Doja Cat paints the town red and ends the rap drought on Hot 100.
Let's go.
Doja Cat went from having her rapping skills questioned to banging the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100, making her the first rapper to top the charts as a solo artist in over a year. On Monday, September the 11th, the LA native moved up to the top rank with her single, Paint the Town Red. And it was released in early August. The song is currently enjoying its 5th consecutive week on the charts. With its most recent bump, it marks Doja's second leading single after Say So, featuring Nicki Minaj, which dropped in 2020. According to Billboard's most recent tally, Paint the Town Red has generated 32.1 million radio airplay audience impressions and 27.7 million streams and 8,000 downloads.
So it looks like our girl Doja Cat.
Your girl.
Well, she's artistic, so she's very artistic, very beautiful.
You like Doja Cat?
No, I don't. I just believe I don't. First off, let me keep it a buck. I'm not really into female rap. Okay, I like hardcore MCing. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to my girl Scarlett. That's why I like her.
That's probably the only one you like.
But I like real hardcore MCing. I don't need dude. You can't even have a smooth sounding voice as a male for me to get into it. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it 100. But those of you who think rap has been number one for the longest, meaning it runs the country, it runs it. You can hear it in the basketball games, the football games. You hear it all over the place. But it ain't dominating the charts like it used to. It had a strong hold on the charts for years and years and years. But as of recently, it hasn't. I'm going to tell you why. It can't dominate the style if majority of the rap is called, I quote it as ratchet rap, ratchet / stripper rap, straight porn production rap. Okay, it can't be. It's not family friendly. It's not even down the line. There's nothing other than it's beyond gangster rap. This is sexually influenced rap.
Yes,
you're talking about people's booty holes brown, pussy is pink, and all this stuff. And all I mean, even it's just straight up. It can't be number one. Okay, and then we get Doja Cat comes out. Now, rap ain't been number one in over a year. Over a year, and the last person that done it was Nicki Minaj with, I think, Doja Cat. I don't know if they did.
They said the most recent, it makes Doja her second leading single after Say So, featuring Nicki Minaj, which dropped in 2020. It don't say the charts.
Right, maybe the WAP was the last.
Yeah, well,
I don't even know if that was number one. But at the end of the day, Wet Ass Pussy Pop wasn't number one, but it was a hot song. Everybody was on it. I'm here to say. That's the reason why rap fell out of number one. You play that song going into a football game or at the football game, they're going to sing the hook. So you ain't going to get you product placing these type of songs. That's it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't going to hear all that. So I believe that's why the popularity went down. We're about to go into something pretty soon about what I saw. I can't wait to talk about it. It's about what are we going to talk about next?
We're going to talk about Joe Budden trashes Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's bongos. I don't see it.
Let's go.
Joe Budden has unloaded on Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's new single, Bongo, which he doesn't believe lives up to the hype. Budden and his co-host broke down the reggaeton teen single during an episode of the Joe Budden podcast on Sunday, September the 10th. And the rapper turned podcaster said he felt as though the record was contrived and sounded like a science project cooked up by AI. Remember, I said all the top artists make songs like a science project. That's what this sounds like, he offered candidly. This beat is undeniable because it's already worked. We're gonna put two of our biggest women rappers on it, talking the normal shit, but I don't think this song is gonna work at all.
You know, what he said about it's a beat that's already worked. He means that the beat is familiar in certain regions, right? It's a big New York vibe, you know what I'm trying to say?
Right, in the Latino vibe and stuff like that, right?
Okay, so I heard what our brother Joe Budden was saying. Now, I saw the video. I heard the song and saw the video. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think the song that hot. I don't. It wasn't whack, but I didn't even like the production of the beat. You know, it's just a drum beat and some percussion or whatever the hell with the sample. I wasn't too crazy about that. But when I saw the video, it's got to be the best video out there, babe. The colors was beautiful. The artistry was, the camera angles and stuff. I saw a camera shoot 3-dimensional shots straight up Megan Thee Stallion's ass. It was shot right up in there. I said, such artistry. Such paint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, you're
I
wrong.
mean, I'm just saying, if you are a heterosexual male and you haven't seen that video, go see the video. It's just straight up, dude, the chicks is scissoring. Megan and Cardi B is scissoring. And that's a pornography lesbian move. Okay? They having lesbians, having suggestive lesbian sex in this damn video, okay? Now, if you don't like the song, look at it for the imagery. That's how this song is like 8.9 million views of this video in 3 days. Okay? Of the video. I bear witness. I'm sure some people put it on loop so they can take care of themselves. Okay? I'm just saying. And then the colors are so pretty. The art, ain't no girl burnt up looking. These are like some elite stuff, which brings me to what Joe Buttons was saying. He was like, this is kind of tired. He says, commercial ratchet rap ain't working no more. What he meant by commercial ratchet rap? He means the AD, artist development, very beautiful looking, well finished, chiseled looking ladies with the clean production beats and the ratchet lyrics is not going to work. He said what's working is ghetto ratchetness, not elite ratchetness. He's talking about ghetto ratchetness. What are we talking about? We're talking about the girls that's them second, third tier girls just rapping that maybe a Cardi B will blow off the track. I forgot what song we heard. And then we're talking about people that ghetto ratchet, like talking about how they squirting on people's penises and how they doing some wild stuff with their booty holes and how they licking on to all this. That's what he says is working, and unfortunately, it is. He said he don't think this is ratchet enough. I said it's definitely
I like it.
Stimulating.
I like I like that the beat and the music. First thing came to my mind, if I was still coaching, not the lyrics, but if I was still coaching, the first thing went through my mind is I could have made a dope routine for my cheerleaders.
But you couldn't play the song though.
No, but we can always get the instrumentals or get the stuff. We always go over.
Okay, so that's not okay. So that's just, you don't even have no music on it; just have beats. Yeah, I heard no keys or nothing.
I know, but what I'm saying is, it was catchy. The beat alone made me go and play it 2 or 3 times at work. I played it 2
So
or 3
let me ask you a question.
and then I caught some of the lyrics that. Now I'm not a big Megan Thee Stallion fan, but this was the first time I really listened to what she said, and I'm sorry, her verse was hard to me. Because I like to listen to.
What was she saying?
I like the part when she busted out and she was basically saying, "You hoes that stiff, you can't move like me." That was hard. I caught that. And then she was talking about how she was shaped, and the way she said it was so seductive that I'm like.
So let me ask you a question. So if you, back in your cheering days and you was coaching young girls, impressionable 8, 9, 10-year-old girls, right? We don't know what the hell these little girls are listening to.
Oh, I know, because they were listening to some ratchet stuff when I was coaching. And that was the age I had. I had the 8, 9, and 10-year-olds.
Okay, you about to walk right into it. So you will play the songs without the instrumental? You play the run?
No, I never did that.
Okay, so
I never did that. But even if I like the beat, I never did that. You guys, go check out the video, listen to the song. You guys tell me what y'all think about it. I disagree with Joe Buttons. My husband agrees with him. But we some hip hop heads over here, so we really listen to the music and get into it. But I just wonder what you guys think about it. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, now's the time to go ahead and do so. Make sure that you like the channel. Make sure that you keep it up with the comments and that you keep us in your algorithm, because that's how our channel grows. And we want to say we appreciate everyone who has been following us. Until we go live next week, I'm your girl, Shaw Johnson, with the guy, my husband, who my team's ass is gonna whip on Sunday, Brother Harold King. And just remember, I'm gonna win.